Hello viewers, welcome to Catholic Media Center, Kali Diocese of Ida, teaching the faith. I'm your regular host, Reverend Father Anthony Okoliko. With me here, Reverend Father Kizito Edicha, the chaplain, Diocese chaplain of Catholic Men Organization of our diocese, and the chaplain of St. Thomas More Chaplaincy Federal Polytechnic, Ida, and Reverend Father Emmanuel Friday Sule, the assistant parish priestesses Peter and Paul Parish Egume, to have this wonderful conversation with us. Fathers, you are highly welcome.
Thank you, Father.
So, Father Emma, I would like to begin with you. The world today is plagued with all kinds of quests for fame, for money, that has ruined the life of some of our youths. We have heard cases of Yahoo Bôys, quote, some rituals and all kinds of occultic manipulation. So what can you say, the negative effect of this on our youth, especially today, our contemporary society?
Thank you, Father.
Yeah.
You know, from the beginning, I think it has to do with game of interest. Game of interest. Every society, every group has at its core interest. And once the interest is wrongly driven, everything about, for example, cultism, for instance, those who began this thing in 1952, Wole Soyinka and the rest, the interest was to fight against the system that was there then. The interest was for good. But with the toxicity of power, fame, making it quick coming in, the interest is changed. And then a whole lot of ills and evils, came into the whole thing. So that you have Yahoo today. Even the Yahoo, the first time was a game of deception where they engage in chat with, the white Europeans, wherever, and then they try to present what is not the case. Since that one was no longer gaining ground, they had to plus it. Mm-hmm. And that's when the sacrifice issue came in, with ladies being sacrificed on daily basis and a whole lot of charms going on, so that once you talk to somebody without thinking, whether hypnotization or whatever, the person loses his senses and then he's able to get money, extort money from the person. So part of the dangers this is posing, in fact, the main problem is not even the moment. It's still ahead. When we will not be able to boast of technicians, we will not be able to boast of doctors, because certificate is not the issue. Certificate is not the issue. Many persons go to university now, they don't stay in school. At the end, since, for example, when they began with cultism, it was quest for power, supremacy, so that in the school they can oppress others. Mm-hmm. They can oppress others, they get anybody they want, come to lecturer, threaten the lecturer, he awards mark. They discovered that Yahoo can give them this thing that they had to do with cultism. So there is substitution motive from cultism. In fact, cultism is almost dying in the university system gradually. It's almost dying. Yahoo is the in thing. Whatever they could get with the cultism issue, Yahoo can give it to them. What money cannot do, someone said more money can do.
Father, thank you for that exposure. I'll still come back to you because you said something about they are plussing it and the interest now is how to make money. Well, I would like Father Kizito, you see, for every evil to thrive, sometimes there are accomplices, those who encourage it. I would like to be direct, and I want to be very practical. If you know that this person has gone to do ritual, to make money, sacrifice the wife and the mother, and he brings the money to you, will you accept it? If yes, don't you think that you are encouraging this person to continue? Thank you, Father.
Thank you very much, Father Anthony. to be very direct to your question, no, I will not accept.
Okay.
And I don't even encourage anybody to accept. Though we can have sometimes those donations are given to you, you are not even aware of the sources. But we should be reasonable enough to even be able to value the gift with the giver before you even accept the gift.
Yes.
This is not just this is both religious leaders and parents. So if you send your child to school to study, Prince Abubakar University, and he or she comes home on your birthday as their father to gift you a car, the gift and the giver, you are supposed to check both of them. Since when did the giver begin? Since when did he or she begin to work to earn this kind of gifts? So I will not accept, and we should reason it well. There should be. I don't blame them, because though they want to depend on the excuse of poverty, even the parents are struggling, let the children help them to blow. And it has become a competition now. This person's child came home that day with this. My friend, is he not your mate? You too, why not? So the children are even challenged wrongly. But as Father said, there is this supremacy that they want to have. Is an edge. Social supremacy, financial supremacy, even spiritual supremacy. Don't try me because you don't know what I have behind me. So that word supremacy, I like that word. That everybody want to gain ground over the other person. It has become an unnecessary competition for vanity. But as you ask, what is the gain, the aim? What is, one, I will not accept it. Two, I will not encourage it. And three, I will shout it
and speak against
it, because, as Father said, the end is going to be a general problem for all of us.
Thank you. Let's take a look at this video.
When you talk about BTC, you talk about when you talk about BTC, you talk about this money. And that way, that's this money. AKA dollar sign. When you talk about it, you talk about dollar sign. When I have money, when I have money, talk about dollar sign. When I have money, he got that me.
Welcome, fathers. You see, you have watched this video. It's a disheartening video. And unfortunately, it has become rampant. Father, how can you respond and react to this?
Fortunately, or unfortunately, as I was saying, I am in an institution.
Okay.
Federal Polytechnic, as you earlier introduced me. I witnessed this life. I mean, not this particular scene. I witnessed most of this life. Last year, this was the sign-out activity in Federal Polytechnic. It was worse than this video you are seeing. This year, the rector banned sign-out. And I gave him kudos for that. No sign-out. Get out. Nobody even wore white to class. Everybody came with black or whatever color. And the military were in the compound, campus route. The first question I ask is, this kind of do they have parents?
Okay.
Exactly.
If they have parents, well, the parents mean there's already in the sense that, we did it, this is not how she was at home. Oh. But again, this news will filter to the house. This didn't begin today. It began probably when she was growing. There can be peer group influence in the school, which is rampant to many of our children who were good from home and are now bad in the school. But if the girl has parents or the boys have parents and they see this, the next question is, what are the reaction of the parents to this video? Certainly they will see it. They don't see somebody who sit and tell them your child did this. This social media world now, not only social media of phone, it's even social media of mouth. I see something, I say, have you seen? I have told you with mouth before you go and see. So my mouth did the first work before your attention went to the phone. Do they have parents? So my first point of call is to the parents. The kind of discipline now is different from when we were younger anyway. So nowadays they refer to our own as archaic and their own now as modern. Before it is spare the rod and spoil the child. Now it's leave the rod so that the child can be good. no flogging, no beating in primary school, secondary school. I'm not encouraging people to beat anybody, but the discipline our parents gave us, even if you are away from the parents, your mind is with your parents.
The default setting.
It's there. You are not with your parents, but whatever you are doing, you are, they may hear, they may know. You have a fear, something at the back that is controlling you. So why we still say some children go off the track, the parents must have tried. We are still saying, parents, you still have work to do.
Thank you. And finally, Father Emmanuel, you see, we are young people. And when we see our generation getting decayed like this, it goes to our heart. And we feel very bad about it. How can you encourage the youth to wait for their time and to do the right thing at the right time?
In fact, the issue of time summarizes everything, because our generation has become so impatient. The world is fast growing, no doubt, with the invention of AI and then power tools here and there. The generation is fast growing, but this is meant to bring knowledge closer, not to substitute knowledge. Someone once said, you better take care of yourself very well. If not, doctors and nurses, they are using AI to answer exam questions. It becomes difficult to attend to you when you are sick later. So the danger is that if we don't have specialists in different areas, we will all suffer. So diligence and then understanding of the concept of delayed gratification is necessary. Diligence to duty. Committing yourself to serious studies when you are supposed to. A student flaunting money while in the university is not just improper, it's not just wrong, but it's the worst of evils that can happen. You are not working in the school. If at all, maybe you have learned cake or a few other things, they are meant to, they kind of grant you small money here and there to substitute a little things here and there. But sometimes the problem is not need, it's greed. There is enough for your need, but there can't be enough for your greed. So when we continue, the money they were flaunting in the last video, it was not necessary. That was not a need. Owning a car in the university is not a need.
Yeah.
Your essentials, your feeding, accommodation, you have textbooks. These are essentials. So our generation should come to understanding of some of these things and settle down with studies, proper studies. I know that these things will come later. They will come, no doubt. They will come, but at the proper time. If you live your 50 years when you are 20, when you are 25, when you come to 50, the world will come absurd to you. Because you have enjoyed your future now.
Now, there's no more future.
There is no future anywhere.
Cannot feature in the future.
There is no future anywhere. So they are living their tomorrow today. So I'm not against success if you are successful, but there is time for everything.
Yeah.
You can't be studying and then be doing serious work. The two will not go together. One will suffer. All
and spreading money everywhere when you are not sure of the future.
And sorry to so a man who works and takes inventory, account of his income and expenditure every day, cannot pour money like this.
No,
at all.
Because you sit down there, how much did I pour away today?
But
the man that is doing legitimate work, and at the end of the day, sitting down, how much left my shop, how much came, how much, cannot have anyone to be poured away.
No.
To sit down tomorrow to record, this is the one I poured.
There's no excess for
only thieves and evil sponsored wealth can have that.
Thank you, fathers. And I put it to you, dear friends, especially those who have taken up these Yahoo things as a lifestyle. Those who live by the sword die by the sword. You can't put tears on people's eyes to be happy and expect not to cry someday. You too will regret Because if you have brought down anybody, you shall certainly go down. And so make haste while the sun shines. You have heard from priest, wait for your time, because waiting is not wasting. I am Reverend Father Antonio Koliko, Director of Social Communications, Cali Diocese of Ida.